The Hail Murray. All right, we got to talk about this. So I have so many issues with this. Now, of course, I'm the negative Nancy, right? So I watch this play, and my first reaction to the play is not, oh my goodness, what a throw by Kyler Murray. It's not, oh my goodness, what a catch by DeAndre Hopkins. Immediately, I am thinking, what in the blue are the Bills doing? What are they doing on defense? When I watch this play, how did this play happen? How? At every level, Mario Addison missing a sack, allowing the contain to be broken and Kyler Murray to get outside the pocket. Number one. Number two, what is the middle of the field? I'm talking about the linebackers and the safeties of the Bills. What are they doing? They jump a 10-yard out instead of just putting everyone in the end zone. The Cardinals don't have a timeout. They need to go 60 yards, 50, 60 yards to score a touchdown. Just back everyone up. I don't care if Kyler Murray scrambles. You're going to tackle him, okay? You have 11 players on the field. Kyler Murray's not going to scramble for 50 yards. And if he scrambles for 30, the time is going to run out. That situational football was so bad. And I don't know whether to blame it on Sean McDermott and the coaching staff because there were so many secondary players missing from the game. Like Norman wasn't playing, Wallace wasn't playing. So there was injuries, and the typical way that you would practice that situation is not with guys you pick off the street. So I don't know whether to blame it on the corners, the safeties, the players, or the coaches. Because, yes, I think the coaches should direct the players where to be in that situation, but the players got to perform and they got to know better. They got to know situational football. You're in the NFL. You cannot jump a 10-yard out route when the other team has 0 timeouts and they need to go 50 yards. You cannot allow the quarterback to pass the ball. Just let him run. Okay, keep him in the pocket then. Don't allow him to break the pocket. That is the number one way you lose those games. That's the number one way you lose on a Hail Mary, is if the quarterback breaks the pocket and it becomes a broken play. That is the only reason the Cardinals won the game. The only reason. I just don't understand how the Bills allow that to happen. How they allow that broken play to happen. Even if you keep Kyler in the pocket and he gets the throw off, the chances of that throw actually working and happening are so slim. Because yes, there were 3 players on DeAndre Hopkins, but it's DeAndre Hopkins. You still have 5 players playing underneath coverage for no apparent reason. The reason broken plays and Hail Marys equals success is because the DBs are tracking down the football. They're having to run with the receiver after the route breaks down. The quarterback, everybody's shifting and moving. They're not in their design spot. But if you keep the quarterback in that pocket, everybody's where they're supposed to be. They're not biting on a route. They're not biting on a fake. They're not biting on something else. They're where they're supposed to be. So to me, problem number 1, coaching, telling your players where to be. Problem number 2, defensive line not playing contain, playing conservative. Reason number 3, middle of the field jumping meaningless routes that wouldn't win them the game. Number 4, DBs not just batting the ball down versus DeAndre Hopkins. I know it sounds easier than it is, but it's 3 versus 1. Okay? I know he's Hopkins, D-Hop, but still, you got to do a better job. You got to. But Credit Kyler Murray. Few quarterbacks could make that throw, could make that play. Credit DeAndre Hopkins because few receivers could make that catch. The Cardinals are a good team. Did they deserve to win that game? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because right before that, Josh Allen threw a dot for a touchdown. That I thought was a game-winning touchdown. But the Cardinals, they do need some respect. They are a solid team. They beat Seattle. They beat Buffalo. Okay? They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Right? They're probably a playoff team. They got a great quarterback. He's an MVP candidate. I just don't think they should have won the game. That's what frustrates me is when I see a game and a result of a game that shouldn't have happened. Like it happens a lot in the NFL, but it's one of my biggest thing. Like a game, the last play of the game that was just a complete fluke, because that was a complete fluke. Cardinals fans, you have the right to be happy about your team winning, but just understand that you were a bit lucky in that game. Below Man asks, be specific. So there was I don't have the video with me, but if you watch the play and you specifically zoom the video out, there is a receiver to the left of the field. Kyler Murray is scrambling to the left. Addison falls over. Kyler's running full speed and he throws the ball on the sideline. There are two Bills defenders who jump a route that's probably only 15 yards in depth. So my opinion is you almost force Kyler Murray to throw that. Because, okay, right? That's a completion. He goes out of bounds. He stops the clock, but there's 5 seconds left. And now you set up your prevent defense. You have everyone in the end zone because 5 seconds, you only have one play, not 2 plays with 11 seconds left. So with 11 seconds left, you're not necessarily playing Hail Mary. 5 seconds, you are. So you can get a better defense on the field. If they complete that pass, whatever, they're not winning the game. They needed a touchdown. So that's what I'm talking about. If you watch the play, you will know what I'm talking about there.